So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before.
So, like, if I do...
Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Taka came last, and then...
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
So
It's
the
true
numbering,
that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer.
and now I can fire that at the... what order?
So,
Regarding Taka,
I wonder if he died before perhaps
Right
we
here.
already know.
What order they were killed?
Oh, thank God I figured that out. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Thank God I just accidentally held down the triangle button. Hoo.
There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Yes.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Okay. I have a watch, thankfully, so that'll be good enough, I think. We can do... Oh, I have to do the letters, right? Wristwatch. Okay. I, not L, I, not K, there's the I. Okay, S, wrist, S for wrist. Okay, T, anywhere there's a T would be good. T? I know you exist. There you are. Okay. What? T? I missed it. Another T, please. Oh, it's behind. And now just H. Perfect. Wristwatch. In there. In like Flynn. Let's go. Okay, so we didn't fall for the Hangman's Gambit, thankfully.
Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
it must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
he said it was 10 p.m. Time for bed for all the little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yes, he was.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
Well,
we made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
I'm not so sure about that. Well, actually, no. Because I still don't think he was properly killed in the nurse's office. I'm still thinking it was possible that it was someone else's blood on him. I don't know how yet. I'm working on it. But that's what I'm thinking.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
I rather doubt that. However, Jill's acting weird.
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
As far as we know, yeah.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Supposedly.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Same letters, different order.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got
I agree,
moved.
because I have a theory on this already.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
It was a short amount of time. I still think he could have walked on his own.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
And what do you propose, Kyoko?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move
Yup. I told you!
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is...
Hifumi wasn't dead.
We thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his
Yes.
But I mean, we found his body. He was
Did
dead.
anybody check his pulse?
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
I think it is, Makoto, and I think we prepared ourselves for this. Okay, we're gonna need probably the glasses cleaning cloth, if I had to guess. Equipment room bloodstain, Celeste's account, and the that's all I get?
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No.
I wanted to save
It
that.
is
Did I get it? I didn't.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that
Okay, I got
is
that.
why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yeah, that's what I think. Okay, I have the one that I have saved, and I have the someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still
Okay, I want
alive?
that. And I think I want to
It is
fire
impossible.
that at the
Hifumi was
other
dead, without a doubt.
other body
And you know that how?
thing.
Surely you heard the body discovery of Hifumi's dead body, and that
Is why the announcement.
Are we really so
Okay, it's
sure
the next
about
one.
that? Maybe the announcement.
announcement was intended to signal
No, no, I'm running out of life. Kyoko, do you have to be so mean?
Shoot!
I thought that was perfect. Equipment room
Are you
bloodstain.
saying that when we first
Let me
found
look over
Hifumi
what
in the-
Celeste's account is. I can't afford to make any more mistakes. Celeste, Hifumi's body disappeared when Celeste and Oi left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Apparently they weren't gone for more than a minute or two. Then I also have the equipment room bloodstain that I don't think really matters. And then I have the broken wristwatch again, but I don't need that either.
Nurse's office. There's a chance he was actually still
Okay, I
alive.
fired he was actually still alive already.
It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Yes.
Hifumi's dead body had been found,
Maybe I'm supposed to fire this?
and that is why the announcement was made.
Because
Are we really so sure about that?
dead body had been found. Someone else's dead body.
Maybe the announcement was.
intended to signal someone else.
Oh my god, I suck! It's over. It's all over. I lose. Mean is mean, as it turns out. Oh my god. It's over. I lose. Wait, you're not actually gonna spoil me, right? Everybody votes for me, which kind of makes no sense, but... Well, I'm sorry, guys.
Is this really the end for all of us?
I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't seem to do it. Yes, I would like to give it another shot, please.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay. Let's not suck this time. And if that's not on you guys, it's on me.
There's a chance he was actually still alive.
Still alive. And I have file. Cause of death was a blow to the head. I also have the blood stain. A tire track had been left behind. And then I also have the broken wristwatch. It was confirmed that as of late last night, the watch still worked, which means he must have broken the following morning when he was attacked.
No, it is impossible.
He was actually still alive.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body
Had been found.
And that is why
Maybe I'm supposed to say he was still alive and it was someone else's discovery?
Someone
else's discovery.
Is that what I'm supposed to do? So he was still...
Are you saying
That when we first found Hifumi,
Did I try that
there's
already?
A chance he was actually still alive.
He was actually still alive.
It is impossible.
Hifumi was
Dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Not what I was trying to do. Tap, 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 tap. Fire! Damn it. Wait, no, I fired the wrong thing. I fired the wrong thing. That's what happened. I fired the wrong okay, that still could be
Are you
right.
saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
That he was actually still alive.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery.
Okay, he was actually still alive,
announcement
so
along with the rest
if
of
he was still
Hifumi's
alive, then it wouldn't have been... No? But that makes sense.
Shoot!
I feel like that's a contradiction because it wouldn't have been his dead body announcement.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually
I have Celeste's
still alive?
account, which is that Hifumi's body disappeared when they left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. That's not what we're talking about, so I don't see how that's useful.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was
Dead.
You know that.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was
I don't
made.
think so, though.
Are we really so
I think
sure?
it was-
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Am I supposed to... Oh, maybe I'm supposed to fire this. Maybe I'm supposed to do it the other way around. Someone else's discovery at... Okay. This makes the most sense out of everything.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement of Hifumi's dead body.
No, no, that's not what... Oh!
Is why the announcement
There's,
was
I'm
made.
trying to press too many buttons
Are
at the
we
same time, so I'm
really
trying to
so sure about
tap
that?
the
Maybe
thing.
announcement was intended to
Someone
signal
else's
someone
discovery.
else's discovery.
Yes. Okay, so I need to press triangle to fire. I'm sorry, guys. This is so bad.
Saying that when we first found
I need to fire this, tap, and hold R for focus. Okay, so focus, tap, fire.
Had been found.
Thank you! Thank you. Okay, so I was firing it in the wrong order. Though I think either one is a contradiction in either, but that's fine.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for
I
Hifumi?
don't think so.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2
I
announcements.
agree.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together.
Shall
into
we
one.
ask?
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We were asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Yes.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later
Thank
on?
you. Yes, thank you.
Huh? Later
Yeah,
on?
remember?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The first time it played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room, yes. So Taka's time, it was just after he came back to life, quote unquote, and then died. Wait.
Shoot!
Did I get ahead of myself? And the second time was... Oh, when they were I guess. When both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies. It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
Yes.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
And that would be the glasses cleaning cloth?
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.